Behind the Law. Ever wondered where birthdays, cakes, and candles came from, spectators of myth? Well, listen close. Some say it was the ancient Greeks who did it as a means to honor the gods. Others say the Romans had birthdays to celebrate their genius, but more on that later. The tomes point to many origins of birthdays, cakes, and candles, and today we'll take you through some of them. Birthdays, cakes, and candles explained. Greetings, spectators of myth, and welcome to Behind the Law. Birthdays, candles, wishes. These are things that for many of us just simply are. You have your birthday, you get your cake with candles, and you blow them out and make a wish. But where did all of this come from? Well, for that, we must venture to the lands of ancient Egypt and the time of the pharaohs. The Egyptians are said to have created birthdays to honor the crowning of new leaders. They believed the pharaohs to be gods, and that their day of deification must be honored, and thus the birthday celebration began. Next, we travel across the Mediterranean to ancient Greece. To celebrate the moon goddess Artemis, the Greeks would visit her temple with moon-shaped cakes adorned with candles. Legend has it, this was to give the cakes a radiant moon-like glow. And to this day, many people do that exact same thing, albeit not to honor Artemis, but their friends, colleagues, and loved ones. But how did that come to pass? How did birthdays go from celebrating deities to the birth of mortals? Well, there appears to be a number of different peoples that did such things. First, the Romans. They viewed birthdays as a celebration of a person's genius, and that's not their intellect, that's their guardian spirit. Some say the genius was equivalent to a Roman soul, so it's no wonder that parties honoring them were, so to speak, quite lit. But there was another place, spectators of myth, a place often overlooked when considering birthday origins, and that place was ancient Persia. The father of history, the Greek writer Herodotus, writing on the Persians, said that, of all the days in the year, the one which they celebrate the most is their birthday. Herodotus wrote that the rich would bake all sorts of farm animals, while the poor would stick to smaller cattle. But this was not the main focus. Herodotus writes that they eat little solid food, but an abundance of dessert, which is set on the table a few dishes at a time. Also, during these celebrations, it was considered rude to vomit or obey natural calls. That is to say, go to the toilet. Jumping ahead to more recent times, it is said that the German celebration Kinderfest popularized the concept of birthdays, cakes, and candles. And following the Industrial Revolution, cakes became cheaper to make and more widely available. Before we finish for today, spectators of myth, what do you do on your birthday? Please tell us in the comments below. And, as always, this isn't goodbye. This is just until the next mythical video.